Welcome to DIY Easy Crafts. Today we're going to take a look at how to easily make a bucket live well for fishing. Now this is an extremely easy project. These bucket live wells are perfect for outboard boats, little skiffs and john boats that don't have a 12-volt battery system. They're convenient, they hold bait, they keep the bait alive a decent amount of time. This particular one has a cover, a hinged cover, a battery-operated pump, very easy to make. Anyway, the project starts with this little battery-operated air pump. It's called Quiet Bubbles. You can search for this online. I think I found it on Amazon, $20 or so. What's nice about it, it's got the on-off switch. It runs on D batteries, I think for about 8 hours on a set of batteries. And it's got that belt clip on the back. Now, I have a 5-gallon bucket. Instead of drilling the hole through the bucket in order to make a slot for that belt clip, I'm going to just go right through the lip of the bucket, kind of on a downward angle. And I'm drilling 2 1/4-inch holes. I probably could have made a smaller slit, but I didn't even measure. I did probably about 1.5 inches apart. And then I used a Dremel grinder with a cutoff wheel just to connect those holes. Now I did it with the holes rather than just the Dremel to leave rounded ends so that plastic doesn't continue to crack and break. Sometimes if you just cut something and don't round off the end, it will, continue along that line. I also drilled 1 1/4-inch hole through the bucket, just above and to the side. Now that air bubble system just clips on with the belt clip. The flexible hose that comes with it, I just inserted right inside or into the bucket. Now at the bottom of the bucket, I added an air stone. This is for an aquarium. I got this at Walmart, a couple dollars. I glued it on with a marine sealant called 5200. I just happen to have that. You could use almost any 2-part epoxy, or you could probably even Velcro it onto the bottom of the bucket. I did scrape the bottom of the bucket a little bit with sandpaper before gluing it on, and the 5200 takes a couple of days to dry, so I put a weight on top of it. I just set it aside. In the meantime, I went and I got a cover for the bucket, and then I cut a circular. I cut about half of that lid off, following the outline curve. And then I drilled a few holes and used some wire ties as the hinge. And if you look in the bottom right, I used just a piece of bent wire as the latch. What I'm doing now is drilling 2 more 1/4-inch holes and using the same Dremel grinder just to create another oval opening on the lid, and that's going to be used just to hold the little fish net, which is an aquarium fish net. I did add a piece of self-adhesive Velcro to the bottom of the Quiet Bubbles system just so it doesn't flop around too much. But this is the finished piece. So if you've got a 5-gallon bucket, you've got a lid that's easy to open that prevents sun from getting at the fish and heating them up, and also prevents some water and fish from sloshing out of the bucket when you're running the boat. You've got the net, which is easily accessible for catching your bait. And you've got the bubble system bubbling away in there that will hopefully keep the bait alive for a long time. A very simple do-it-yourself project. I'd also like to give you an invite to check out our website, www.bluedayzgear.com. We've got a variety of fishing, boating, and nautical related apparel. Mostly t-shirts, but we do have some sweatshirts and hats and windbreakers, things like that. Perfect for fishermen, boaters, and really anybody that just likes being on the beach or being on or near the water. If you get a minute, please check that out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. My other website, www.diyeasycrafts.com, and if you check that out, there is just a huge assortment of do-it-yourself projects. not only fishing and boating related, but a lot of nautical related projects, from from cutting boards and how to make your own fillet knife, all sorts of interesting things. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.